$4.1 million. That is your bonus this year. In the other life, it is 800,000. Same analyst class, same 2 years of no sleep. 2 offers, 1 week in April. You take the hedge fund. You also take the private equity job. You are going to live both. 5 times the money. For 11 years. One of these lives is simply better paid. Everybody can see which one. Then one of those 2 numbers turns out to have been counting something else the whole time. Nobody tells you which seat you are in. Not until you are far too old to move. Level 1. The associates. 2 offer letters. Same Thursday. Same base, near enough. On the private equity side, you start in September. They give you a laptop and a company nobody has heard of. It makes industrial fasteners in Ohio. Revenue of $340 million. Earnings of 51. The founder is 71, and his son does not want it. You build the model. Then you build it again. You build it 11 times. Version 4 has an error in the working capital line. A man 12 years older finds it in 9 seconds. He is not even unkind about it. That is somehow worse. You go to the plant in November. It is cold. You wear the wrong shoes. The plant manager walks you down the line. The machines stamp metal at a rate you can feel in your teeth. He has worked here since he was 19. He asks if you are the new owner. You say something about the fund. He nods like he has heard it before. At the end, he gives you a key ring, cheap plastic, the company logo on it, the kind of thing they hand out at trade shows. You put it in your coat pocket. You will still have it 30 years from now. On the hedge fund side, you start in July. There is no onboarding. You get a screen and a sector. Industrials. The same industrials as it happens. The world is smaller than it looks. Your job is to know 11 companies better than anyone alive. Not roughly, exactly. You read transcripts until the language stops being English. It becomes a kind of weather you can smell coming. Nobody gives you anything to hold. Your whole output is a number in a risk system. It resets at the close. 6 weeks in, your portfolio manager asks you one question. A supplier in Wisconsin. You do not know the answer. He nods and moves on. He is not angry. You go home and you cannot eat. You learn the supplier in Wisconsin that weekend. You learn the 2 behind it as well. Nobody asks you about any of them again. That is not the point. The point was that you would go and learn them. By spring, you can hear a chief executive lie on a call. It is a specific pause, always in the same place, right before the number. That skill is worth a great deal of money, and it is worth nothing anywhere else on earth. Both of you are 24. Both of you are learning the same industry from opposite ends. One of you is learning what a company is. The other is learning what a company is worth this afternoon. Neither of you owns anything yet. You are being taught to be useful to money that is not yours. Level 2. The operators. On the private equity side, you close the fastener business in year 2. $410 million. 170 of it is your fund's money. The rest is borrowed against the company itself. That is the part outsiders never understand. You did not buy it with your money. You bought it with its own. The company pays down the loan that bought it. Then the work starts. And the work is not finance. It is a Tuesday in a conference room. A plant manager who does not trust you. A pricing study nobody asked for. It is telling a 71-year-old man that his nephew will not run purchasing anymore. You do that one yourself. He does not shout. He is polite the entire time. You are 27. You are learning that the model was the easy part. You are also learning something quieter. You can walk the floor now and see what is wrong before anyone tells you. On the hedge fund side, you get a carve-out under your portfolio manager in year 3. $40 million. It is not really yours. It is a test with a leash on it. There is a rule here and everybody knows it. Down 5% and the book comes off you. Not a conversation, not a warning. The positions are flat by lunch. Somebody else has your desk phone. A man named Marcus sits 4 seats down. 9 years here. He taught you how the risk system flags a crowded trade. He did it on his own time, twice, patiently. In March, he is down 4.1. In April, he is down 5.3. On a Wednesday, his screens are dark. His chair is pushed in. Nobody says anything. That afternoon, there is a new person in his seat. She is very good. By Friday, you have stopped looking over there. That is the part you think about later. You make 11% on your $40 million. Your bonus is $900,000. You have never earned so much in your life. You feel like you got away with something. And here is where the 2 lives touch. Exactly once. Back when the fastener deal was announced, it showed up on your screen. A public competitor moved on the news. You spend an afternoon on it. You conclude the buyer overpaid by about 40 million. You are wrong. You will not find that out for 6 years. You never learn who was actually in that data room. It was you, the other you, standing on a factory floor in Ohio while this you read about it. You made your judgment in 4 hours. He made his over 9 months, in a building, with the plant manager watching him. Both judgments got paid. Only one of them was ever tested by a real Tuesday. On one side, you are fixing a thing you own. On the other, you are renting risk from a man who can take it back at noon. Level 3. The risk takers. The good years come now. They come faster on the hedge fund side. They always do. Year 5, you run 400 million. Year 7, a billion. Your process is real. You know your 11 companies, then 20, then 30. You are right about a distributor nobody is watching. You are right early. The position works for 14 straight months. $4.1 million. That is the February number. You buy an apartment, in cash, because you can. A small part of you knows why. Money in an account is a number you have to defend. An apartment is not. And here's the thing about that 4.1. On the 1st of January, it goes back to 0. Not the money, the count. Everything you are, professionally, resets to a blank sheet at midnight. That sheet is the only thing anyone here looks at. 11 years in, you are exactly as employed as your last 4 quarters. No more than that. On the private equity side, the fastener business sells in year 6. 940 million. More than twice what you paid for it. Remember the afternoon on the other side, in year 2? The 4 hours of work that concluded the buyer overpaid by 40 million. That was this. You were wrong about it, in the other life, and nobody ever came to tell you. That is the difference between the 2 jobs in one sentence. One of them corrects you. The other one just moves on to the next screen. Your personal share of that is $110,000. That is not a mistake. You were an associate when it was bought. The carry was allocated before you were in the room. You do the arithmetic anyway, once, at your desk. Around 600 million of gain after the debt is paid off. You got 0.02% of it. You were on the plant floor 11 times. You know the name of the man who runs the second shift. The people who own the upside have never been to Ohio. Nobody hid this from you. It was in the documents you signed at 24. You read them. You did not understand what you were reading. That is the whole trick of this industry. Nothing is concealed. It is just priced in a currency you cannot value yet. Your total that year is 800,000. Less than the other side made in its worst year. You are 33. The other you clears 4 million this year. You see him at a wedding. He is generous about all of it. Somehow that makes it louder. You go home. You do not sleep well. You could not say exactly why. The key ring is in a desk drawer by now. You do not think about it much. 4.1 million against 800,000. Pick one. Right now, before you know how this ends. Almost everyone picks the same one. Keep it in mind. You will get one chance to change it. One of you is paid every year for being right that year. The other is paid almost nothing while a clock runs quietly in his favor. Level 4. The survivors. Start on the hedge fund side this time. The order changes here. So does the story. Year 12 is flat. Flat is survivable. Year 13 is down 6% on a book of 1.4 billion. In a year the market was up 11. It is not one bad trade. That is what makes it worse. It is 4 separate theses. Every one of them was well researched. Every one needed the same thing to be true. It was not true. You did not see that they were one trade wearing 4 different names. Nobody in the risk system saw it either. The conversation lasts 9 minutes. You are given until the end of the quarter. You walk back across the floor afterwards. Nobody looks up. You understand then what you did on the Friday after Marcus. You were not being cold. You were protecting yourself from exactly this room. Everyone here has practiced not seeing it. That is how the floor stays quiet. You are 41. You have made this firm somewhere near $200 million over 13 years. None of that appears anywhere now. There is no deed. There is no building with your name in it. There is a track record. A track record is a story other people are allowed to stop believing. You raise your own fund. It takes 2 years. You do 110 meetings. You hear the word process until it stops meaning anything. The people who say yes are not the ones you expected. Two of them are old colleagues. One is a man whose brother you helped once, for no reason, in 2011. You call Marcus during the second year. You have not spoken since the Wednesday with the pushed-in chair. He runs a family office in Denver now, 9 people. He sounds happier than you have ever heard him. He tells you the truth in one sentence, the way you say a fact about weather. Nobody in this business gets to keep their good years. You just get to spend them. The fund closes smaller than you imagined at 30. It closes. Now the private equity side. Here is where the clock finally pays. You made partner in year 9. That is when they give you real carry. Carry does not arrive as a salary. It arrives as a share of things that have not happened yet. For 4 more years, it is paper. Your friends think you are doing worse than you are. You let them. Then 2 funds mature in the same 18 months. Your carry that year is $19 million. 1 payment, 1 line on 1 page. You are 43. You made under $1 million a year for a decade. Now you are signing a document that changes the arithmetic of your entire family. You do not feel triumphant. You feel a specific, quiet vertigo. It is the feeling of a bet you placed at 26, settled by a man you have never met. That night, you open the drawer looking for a pen. The keyring is in there, cheap plastic. A company you owned. Fixed. Sold. You hold it for a while. You do not say anything about it to anyone. The logo is worn off on one side. Your thumb did that, over years, without asking you. One of you owned a piece of a thing that got more valuable while he slept. The other owned his last 4 quarters, over and over, for 20 years. Level 5. The owners. On the private equity side, you are 52 and you sit on the investment committee. You do not build models anymore. You ask 3 questions in a meeting. The room reorganizes itself around them. Your carry over the last decade is somewhere near 70 million. You never had another year like that first 19. You had 9 years that were quietly enough. That turns out to be the rarer thing. It cost you something, and it is worth naming. You spent your 30s in airports and plants and rooms in towns with 1 hotel. Your daughter learned to swim while you were in Indiana. Nobody counts that against the 19 million. But you count it, some evenings, and the arithmetic never quite closes. You sit on 4 boards. One of them makes fasteners, not the same company. You have a type. You still go to the plants. Nobody makes you. The younger partners find it charming. It is not charming. It is the only part of this you ever fully trusted. You can walk a floor and know inside 10 minutes the state of the tooling, whether the supervisors like each other, whether anyone has been lying to head office about scrap rates. No model has ever told you that. 11 visits told you that. On the hedge fund side, you are 52 and your fund runs 600 million. That is a good outcome. It is genuinely a good outcome. You have to remind yourself of that about once a month. Your income is real. Some years it is very large. 2 of the last 10 it was almost nothing. In both of those, you paid your team out of the management fee and took none of it yourself. You are still, at 52, only as good as this quarter. Your daughter asks you what you do. You tell her you look after other people's money. She asks whose. You start to answer. You stop. It is the first hard question anyone has asked you in a decade. You know the legal answer. Limited partners. You have said the phrase 10,000 times. You have never once pictured a face attached to it. And that is the number neither of you ever looked at, because the money was never yours. Not once. Not on either side. The 940 million from the fasteners went somewhere. A pension fund in California. A university endowment. A sovereign fund in a country you have visited twice. Teachers. Retired teachers owned the company you drove to Ohio to fix in the wrong shoes. And there is a fee that flows the whole time regardless. 2%, or something near it. It is charged on assets, not on results. It arrives whether anyone is right about anything. For 20 years, that fee did not belong to either of you. It belonged to the name on the door. You were both excellent. The name on the door was simply there. One of you eventually got onto the other side of that fee. At 52, with 600 million, after 13 years of being on the wrong side of it. That is the actual prize in this industry. Not the bonus, not even the carry. It is getting your name onto the door before you are too tired to enjoy it. The best thing that ever happened to one of you was a cold day in Ohio and a piece of plastic from a trade show. The best thing that ever happened to the other one was 14 months of being right about a distributor. Then the 14 months ended. None of it could be kept. One of you spent a career buying assets. The other spent a career renting his own judgment back to the market every 90 days. The money always tells you which one you were. You just have to wait 20 years for it to say so out loud. If you want the same split without the suits, watch the Google and OpenAI one next. Same degree, 2 offers, and one of them is not really a salary at all.